I've been thinking a lot about this post that someone sent me last week, and what comes up for me the most when I read it is, why do people need to be taught coping strategies for navigating a spiritual space that's supposed to bring them peace? This therapist is offering 5 tips for navigating what I would call distress that occurs for many when they go into the Mormon temple for the first time. While I can see the intention behind the idea of the post, there are some glaring red flags for me, because I think in a lot of ways it is telling people to not listen to the messages their nervous system is saying. First tip, don't panic. Let's talk about what panic means. Panic is your nervous system signaling something feels off, something feels icky. And by not tuning in and not listening to that, you're shutting down parts of your being that are designed to keep you safe. And what often happens in the Mormon temple is people stay. They don't leave. They go into fight or flight, but because of their conditioning, their programming, being told that they cannot get to the highest level of heaven without going through the Mormon temple, they stay. And then their nervous system goes into fawn or freeze, the distress gets stuck in there, and then their subsequent trips to the temple often there's panic there. They go into what's called panic attacks. Remember, panic is your nervous system alerting you. What's also really problematic about this post is one of the tips talks about looking for the Savior. While I do believe people can go to the LDS temple, they can feel connected to God and Jesus there, that is not necessarily true for everyone. I know many people from many different faith denominations that can feel close to Jesus or God anywhere. They don't have to do it at the Mormon temple. And to encourage people to look for the Savior is coercive. It's saying, when you go there, you're going to feel close to God and Jesus. And if you're not feeling close to God and Jesus, keep going. My biggest issue is nowhere in these 5 tips does the therapist encourage people to leave if they're feeling distressed.